Crusher!
He's trying to guide believers to what he truly thinks is right. He's reading from a manuscript of scientific law. Throw away the red book, you don't need it anymore. Tree crusher, the lord of non-belief. If you can't prove it, no one can get ready for the brief. A dead day is skipped, we all know what that means. He's lurking in the shadows and crushing all your dreams. Going to land. Don't believe in cryptids that leave footprints in the sand. Don't believe in spirits appearing from the dead. The only demons out there are living in your head. Dream crusher, the Lord of non-belief. If you can't prove it, no one can get ready for the brief. We all know what that means. He's lurking in the shadows and crushing all your dreams. Dream crusher, the Lord of non-belief. If you can't prove it, no one can get ready for the brief. We all know what that means.
Everyone, happy Friday. I'm so happy that it's here. I was pre-gaming.
Kenny's been pre-gaming since 4.
Oh, look at this. Laura B, 23, has been a member for 16 months. Woohoo!
Laura B.
That's awesome.
We need to chat about some cookies. Those Tim Tam cookies.
Laura B sent us a care package.
MG.
From down under.
Do they make them with dark chocolate? That is my only question. Hi, guys.
So
hi, happy Friday.
So good. We've been munching on them. She sent us a whole bunch of goodies, like these chocolate covered
caramel goodness
cookies of sex.
Yeah,
they're really
fudge
good.
In the middle.
Oh my god, really good.
In the middle. What do we got going on here? Wait, Scarborough.
Oh, we got Scarborough. Hey, member for 11 months. See, I'm getting the hang of this. Now
Are you?
know. I'm not saying like, oh, they bought 11 months.
Oh,
now I know that
made
they've
it.
This is celebrating their anniversary.
Yes,
11 months.
and we got
That's
another
awesome.
one.
Blast Rights has been a member for 14 months. Awesome.
Isn't it great? We've been around that long.
God, holy shit.
We've been around that long. Look,
Kit Ford's been a member for 20 months. What?
You guys
oh my
all
god,
rock.
it keeps coming in.
Woo, woo, woo. We must
Malachi,
have had a good month or so.
Why has it felt like so much longer?
You love us. You know you love
Why
us.
does it feel so much longer we've been married?
No, me and Kenny are gonna hit the what? The big 2-9 this year.
The big 2-9. That
Yeah.
does not flow. that doesn't flow.
Another year.
Oh my god! Another year is another year.
That's right.
Still breathing. So, yay!
Yay!
Hello, everyone. Hello. Let me say hello. There's a way that I saw that StreamYard said we can pop out the chat now.
What do you mean pop it out? I don't understand.
Pop it out. Like it has pop out chat, but I don't know where it is. I don't know how to do it. Oh wait. No, that's not it.
I don't understand.
No, it gave me an update. StreamYard gives updates like every week or so. and one of the updates was saying that you can pop the chat box on the side. You can
this
pop it
chat
out of there
girl.
and put it wherever you want.
Oh, really?
Like on your window.
Oh,
So it
shit.
becomes a
That
separate
would be
window.
the
I just got to figure out how to do it.
greatest thing ever.
Pop it like a tart, like a pimple popper.
Thanks, John. That makes so much sense.
Hello, obscure reference man.
Don't pop out, Kenny.
Let's see. Kit Ford's here. Cat and Mac. It's day night. Wayne's World Rock of Music. Yes, nice. R&B. I see you. I'm just going to go through here, say hi to everybody because I haven't said hi to a lot of people in a long time. John Without an H is here. We got Shauna is in the house.
Shauna pre-gaming. I saw that girl.
Blast Rights, Laura B,
Nothing wrong
Jade
with that.
Kitten. Hey, how you doing? Boo Productions Paranormal. Sex Cookies. Yeah, don't get me started.
Sex cookies.
Horror. Who else? We got Punky B. We got, I'm going through, looking. Wandering Wenchy. Hey.
Wandering Wenchy.
So, all right, let me say hi to everybody and then we'll get to some cool stuff to talk about. Damn it, Bob's in the house. Good to see you, buddy. Michael Burkeen is in the house. We got Diana Fodor is in the house. We got who else? I'm looking, just another Sasquatch. I met him. Going through Scarborough is in the house. We got lots of people in the house. The Skeptical Help Our house.
Sarah Bobera. Sarah.
Still.
Sarah, we
I know,
need
'cause
your info.
I said I reached out to her in another live and she said she was going to send me another email. So I don't know if it's not getting through.
Yeah, we need to check.
I'm gonna go out on a limb because it's early and where is she?
Yeah.
Is she in? Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
she's here.
So I'm gonna go out on a limb. I'm gonna put myself out there again and say, where is it? Where's the one I did? Oh, call me.
Oh my
That's
God.
my office phone.
There we go.
Call me. I'm gonna take it off. Do not disturb, which means you're special because I don't do that for anyone. Am I in your spam? I checked. I looked in the spam folder. I looked in every folder that I have and nothing came up. So give me a call. I will let Donna take over for a few minutes.
Yeah, well, and he'll write down your address.
Actually, you call me my office phone. I'll give you my phone number, my cell phone number. That way you can text me your address. And that way I have it right.
That's a good idea.
Because sometimes spelling and you know, I have chicken scratch. So because I grew up in Catholic school. We're
all on the phone lines. I know you guys.
Somebody
right?
did. So let me know if you can. Hopefully you can call, and then we'll go from there.
Some other Kenny Middle somewhere has
Somebody's
received a
somebody.
very confusing email. Right?
If you're gonna crank call me, just do it later.
So it's a calling show now. Excellent.
Let's get this through first.
I'm
Okay?
the 42nd caller. Didn't we try this
We
last
did.
week? Well, I don't think we should have done it.
All right, I'm gonna
Right.
take it off. So it's not that they're all night.
Okay. Thank
But,
you.
I mean,
Thank
it's a
you.
public number, so it's not like I'm giving
Yeah,
out
I know,
privileged
right?
information.
Thanks, Sarah. Hopefully you can call.
Especially with some of the people that call me.
Even if he doesn't answer, just leave your address on the
All right, let me go over the rules while we're patiently waiting for Sarah to call. Hopefully she will.
Please
What is
give to the
please
Kenny
give to
Middle
Kenny
telethon.
Middle. Callers are standing by.
I know.
Rule number 1 is that you are encouraged to ask questions. That's what the show is about. It's a learning show. It's an educational show. So call now. We'll put you on speaker.
Yeah.
You'll be on the show.
Calling show.
Rule number 2 is that please, if you do put questions in the chat, do so with a capital Q in the beginning. That way Donna can separate it from the rest of the discussions that are going on. Rule number 3 is that
Could it be?
Hello.
Who's calling?
Hi, Sarah.
Oh my God, you guys are so awesome.
She called. Hello.
Now
Can I
you're
put
on
you on
live with Skeptical
I
Help
don't know
Bar.
if I can. I don't know if I can put
Just
you
put-
speaker.
Hit
I
the
don't know.
speaker button.
Is there a speaker button?
Yeah, there should be.
Where's the speaker button?
It should be.
Tim, where's the speaker button on my phone?
It probably looks. It's probably right there on the left.
On the left? I see.
Go
Buttons.
all the way over where the receiver is, down at the
I
bottom.
see phone. I see an email, and I see. Oh, is this speaker?
Oh my gosh,
No,
Kenny.
that might be hold.
He's
Hello?
gonna lose you, Sarah.
Hello.
No, you put her on hold because it's blinking.
Uh-oh.
Okay, you got her.
Okay. Damn it.
You
Wait, hold
suck.
on. Is this speaker? Wait. Is that speaker?
Yeah, woohoo! We got you live.
We got you on speaker. Uh-oh.
I'm the first caller, and I'm so excited.
Yeah, you won.
Ever to this show.
You get a special
Let me
gift
turn the mic
now.
on. There, I turned the mic on so it's closer. Hello, Sarah. Can everyone hear her? Let me know.
Hello.
Hello. Closer
Yeah,
to
they
it.
can hear.
All right. So I am thank you first and foremost for calling. I appreciate it. And she's giggling.
Well, I know it's kind of weird. This is like back in the 80s when you're on the radio, not on a
I know. I've
live
never done a call-in.
podcast call-in.
This is awesome.
Long time listener, first time caller.
Oh,
Right.
sweet! I
First
love it.
one ever.
So how you
Sarah.
doing?
Yeah. Your
Good
pack,
to know.
your package has been sitting here, and every
yes.
time I see it, I'm like, Kenny, we need
Yeah.
to do something.
Yeah, I know. I don't know why your emails are not coming through. I have no idea. I
I could definitely send it again.
okay. How about you know what? Like I'll let Donna take over for like a minute, and then I will give you my phone number,
Just,
and then
just take
you
her
can
off
text
the
it. That way, I
speaker.
get it'll come right to me, and we can get your
now,
autograph
for only
magazine
$19
out
per
to you.
month. All right, Kenny, just take her call.
Okay, so you want to?
Yeah,
Donna's
I
gonna
got
talk.
it.
Donna's gonna
Take
well,
her off the
Alright.
speaker.
I'm gonna take her
Kenny.
off. You're welcome. Hold on a second.
Yeah, don't lose her.
Okay, I'm gonna
You
turn
got
my
it?
mic off.
Yeah, that would be good too.
So that
All right, so act now, and with your $19 per month donation, we will send you this adorable Kenny Biddle t-shirt that we didn't even invent yet, but we will for this show only. $20. We can do $20 t-shirts. We gotta make a cool shirt for the Skeptical Help Bar.
That's it.
You guys are awesome. Only Kenny would do a live,
Okay, great.
take a
Awesome.
phone call on a
Thank
live
you so much for calling.
podcast.
Please.
When everything else goes
Alright,
down, you
bye-bye.
just use the phone. I mean, right? Seriously.
Woohoo! All right. Turn my mic back on. There we go. Woo! You have to put him on. Put him in your phone as Kenny fucking Bill.
That's the rule.
That was fun. That was a lot of fun. I like that.
We're gonna go back to call-in shows now. Forget about the.
I know we tried it like way back when I was doing that
We're not sponsoring kids.
Geeks
No,
or
no,
Ghosts
no.
podcast.
Yeah,
That we had a guest call in,
we did.
and I had it rigged up. It had some kind of Frankenstein thing going on where I had my cell phone plugged into the mixer, and it didn't work out well. It was terrible. It was very terrible. So, oh well. All right. So we got that done. My phone should be
thank you.
beeping anytime.
I see people want tote bags.
Tote
Huh.
bags.
We have some Psycon ones. We do. Maybe on the wheel we can give away tote bags.
Maybe. Well, I don't know. That's something I have to.
Tim is
I have
telling
to-
me this.
Oh, okay. People want tote bags. We have some Psycon. Okay. All right. Yeah. I can put that on the wheel. We can see how many we got, and then I'll make a slot for the wheel.
Yeah, or if it just says like mystery prize, that's what you
Anything
got.
that doesn't cost me money, I mean, that's fine.
Yeah. How about? I mean, there's 2 mystery prizes on there. We'll just say
Yeah.
the mystery
Oh yeah,
prize
yeah,
is
we could
a
send a tote. Yeah.
Psycon
Okay.
tote.
All right.
You guys are always up for playing anyway.
Real quick,
so.
just finish up. Rule number 3. Make sure you understand we don't know everything. So if you ask a question, there is a chance that I'm going to say I don't know, or something to that effect. So just be aware of that. Rule number 4 is that we follow the Patrick Swayze rule here, and that's be nice. You can be in the chat. You can discuss things. You can what?
Yeah, and we're
You're
gonna
like-
be nice. Look,
Oh,
tonight only.
Tonight only. Zach gets you a tote.
We're being nice.
And then rule number 5, I'm just gonna breeze through the rest. Drink up.
Drink up, enjoy the show. Because we
Let me
don't
put
know
it
what
back
we're doing,
on.
but it'll be
Yeah,
fun.
we're there we go. All right. You guys popping in from hey Feral Goth Gal. Hello, how are you?
Oh my gosh.
So-
and whoa, something's going down.
What?
I don't know. Something came up on my screen.
What? Oh my goodness.
Something just moved.
All
All
right,
right,
so
I'm back. Sorry.
this last weekend was a great weekend. All right. Had a lot of fun. Really enjoyed it. I went out to Toledo, Ohio, and I went to a place called the Collingwood Arts Center because they were having an event called the Half-a-Ween, and I was invited by Feral Goth Gal. She reached out and asked if I would be interested in going to the event and speaking at the event.
Yeah.
And it was great. I got to meet Feral Goth Gal,
Woohoo,
which was
woohoo.
nice.
I
It
know,
was so
and I'm
much
so
fun.
sorry I missed you. But thank you for the gift.
Oh
I
yeah,
love you,
Donna
love
got a
it, love
gift.
it, love it, love it.
But I walked in with Jeff on Saturday, and Jeff from Boo Productions, and walked to like you kind of walk in the place and then it splits. You go left or right,
No,
and
Laura.
I looked down to the left, and there is Feral Goth Gal
Mhm.
behind like a little counter in the hallway, and she's like, I was like, "Yay!" So it was very, very nice to meet her, and it was a good chance to actually chat with her and exchange ideas and talk about things. It was really, really nice. So I really enjoyed it. I also got to meet Wandering Wenchie. Wandering Wenchie came out and at the event, and so I got to meet her. We talked a few times, and then another gentleman that goes by the name of Just Another Sasquatch, who I also think is in the chat. I got to meet him. Very nice gentleman. So yeah. Oh wait, Sarah's like, did you get my text?
Oh, I hope so.
Oh, you got to be kidding me! No.
Oh my gosh, Kenny is banned. What country are you from,
Oh.
Sarah? What?
Oh no!
You are banned?
No.
What?
No, I totally. Call me back.
What?
Call me back. I gave you the wrong number.
Oh my gosh. What did
I don't
you
know
give
why.
her?
I gave her the wrong number. I gave her the house number from Philly.
You are. What are you
Don't call that number.
drinking?
I don't know. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. Uh-oh. Jeff's on here. I see Jeff in the background. Oh, Jeff.
Oh, what's going on?
I'm so sorry.
What is going
Sarah,
on?
I'm totally screwed up. I gave you the wrong number.
My screen is just
Call me back.
spinning.
Call me
Something's
back.
going on with this feed.
And what's wrong?
I'm just spinning. Look, I'm so laid back.
I don't know. Oh, I don't know. All right, hold on a second.
All right.
Too tipsy.
Kenny's.
All right, let me bring Jeff and Dana on, and we can talk a little bit, and then I'm gonna put them up. Hold on, Jeff.
We got a call.
Hello. Hey, you're a frequent caller.
Sorry, Jeff.
You are our most frequent caller to the show.
Two.
All right, I'm gonna
Second so far.
Mike again, so you have to talk now.
Yeah, Tim, I don't get it. He is overworked. Would you tell him to just come home and go to sleep some point? Because he is overworked. He doesn't even know what he's doing. He's giving out numbers that haven't existed in like over 5 years, at least. So he's.
Yeah, if it's simple, I'll write it down. Go ahead.
Oh, Lordy.
Okay.
I know. I hope you guys are all
Okay,
drinking
all right.
and
Sorry
enjoying
about that.
this
My fault.
because I am.
All right.
I'm just enjoying the show. It's the Kenny Biddle. How many times can I answer the phone show? He thinks work is fun. I know, obscure reference,
I love
man.
this.
But he's
So much
tired.
fun. Oh
He
my
doesn't
goodness.
drink coffee,
I don't drink
Laura,
coffee.
and I'm glad.
I drink Monsters, and I
Wait,
take a lot of B vitamins.
Cat. Who?
I know
Who?
that there is a statue of my. Oh wait, I gotta bring Jeff and Dana on.
Oh, well, hold on.
Hey. Oh, go ahead.
Hey, there we
Let's
are.
answer Cat Mac's question.
All right, so you're in the show. but let me answer. I found out
Yes.
that there was a statue of my ancestor. Which one? Cat Mac. Let me
Rocky
know.
Balboa.
Rocky.
Oh, no, that's-
Rocky. That'd be cool. There's a lot of Philly has so many statues, like all over the place. It's actually fun to just
Samuel Chapman.
as long as it's during the day. I wouldn't do it at night, but
He doesn't ring a bell.
during the day, just take a walk around downtown and you just find statues all over the place.
Jerry's here too.
So it's really cool. So hello, Jeff and Dana.
How's
Hi,
it going, buddy?
guys.
What's up?
It's
Good
been
to
like
have-
a week since we've seen you. I feel
I
like,
know.
like I'm going through withdrawal.
That's
I know.
what happens, isn't it? He's got like that magnetic personality.
He does. I mean, he's a dickhead, but he was fun to hang around with. That's for sure.
You know what? I have something. Oh, there it is.
Yeah. I
That's
thought,
something right there.
yeah,
Ah.
here, that was it.
I left it right in front.
Hi, Shauna. This is
I
an
don't-
awesome show.
I don't think your mic's on.
Yeah, we can't hear you.
Jeff's not turning it
Oh,
on.
there it is.
Yeah, I had you turned
I
off.
was like, I finally have recovered from all the food I ate in 2 days.
Oh my gosh.
And may I state, screw Tony Pacos for not letting Kenny Biddle sign a bun.
Oh my god.
Just saying. That was bullshit.
Sign the
So-
bond. Yeah, I heard that story.
One of
Yeah,
the
he
things
was-
that we
He
did
was slighted.
is that these fine people took me to Tony Pacos because it's famous for its hot dogs and having all these hot dog buns signed by famous people. And to your credit, Jeff, you tried so hard.
I did. I
Like
did.
mad
did.
pushing.
I mean, I would have, kissed a peepee if I had to, but
Oh my gosh. Jeff, we don't talk like
This
that on
took a
our show.
turn.
sorry. That's-
We don't talk like that till the second hour. Okay.
I
You
apologize.
got to drink a little bit more.
Just bleep that out.
We're only 20 minutes in.
Yeah, I know. So yeah,
YouTube is still watching.
but yeah, it. So I think I said it there. Like Tony Pacos was cool to visit.
Yes.
I tried their original, and they had like
Oh.
a sausage one. Oh, stop causing trouble, Kit.
Kids starting
Oh,
trouble.
yeah. Whoa. Fighting words.
Yeah, I know.
Rudy's is
I-
good too, though.
Yeah.
Is that another place that's there?
Yeah. It's
Rudy's, okay.
Toledo.
Yeah. They have canned hot dog sauce too that goes.
No. It's
but
not
it's
the
not
same
the
as going
same.
there.
It's not the same. It's Tony Pacos is way better to go to than going to a Rudy's. So
Yeah,
Okay.
for sure.
Yeah. And I mean, I wanted to go there because I
Got
did
you,
grow up
Kit,
watching
got you.
MASH.
Mhm.
And you have that there's in the middle of the restaurant, the seating area, there's a big picture of most of the characters, which
Yep.
there was a little mystery because I didn't understand why Alan Alda wasn't in this big group shot. He did have a hot dog bun signed, but it was
Yes.
somewhere else. I did find it. But yeah, growing up with MASH, it was
Yep.
like one of those nostalgia things that I wanted to see.
Yep.
The hot dogs itself, they were okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not the way I would eat a hot dog, but they were okay.
It's really a sausage dog.
yeah.
It's
yeah.
yeah. And it's cut in half and you get half of it. Like, where's the other half?
But the
Well,
fried,
bro-
I will say the fried pickles were
Yeah,
really
they were
good.
delicious.
Fried pickles were freaking awesome. They were like doubled pickle. It was like two pickles
Yeah,
with double coating on it.
Yes.
Oh,
Mhm.
yeah,
delicious.
that was good. That was
As I
good.
said, I finally am recovered from eating 2 days in a row.
Mhm.
It was, yeah. But then we went, that was Friday.
Mhm.
You guys picked me up. Jeff brought me a bottle of Kraken, which was awesome,
Yes.
which I may or may not be enjoying
Cheers.
right now.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Kenny found out I have a lot of road rage.
Yeah. Mrs. Boo is
A little,
a little
just
bit.
a little bit.
Kenny, did you ever put maple syrup on a hot dog?
Oh,
No. I
Ooh,
have had
yes.
Cat
sausage
Mac
links.
is saying so good, so good.
I've had sausage links in a hot dog bun with egg and maple syrup, but not with a hot dog.
yeah.
We have hot dogs.
Excuse me. So we got up Saturday. No, was it Friday? It was Friday. We went to the Museum of Art.
Yeah.
You guys took me there.
Yep.
And we saw an exhibit called Cursed, which was pretty cool.
But it wasn't really cursed.
Dana
Only one
pointed out
cursed
something.
item.
Yes, Dana
One
pointed-
cursed item.
all the exhibits. There were 3 rooms, right? 3
Mhm.
rooms, I think.
Yeah.
And we went through them all, and I read everything. I took pictures of everything. And Dana comes up and goes, "There's only one cursed item in here." The rest were like protection amulets or
Yep.
protection spells
Yep.
and stuff from like different cultures.
Right, right.
But yeah, there was only one cursed item.
And how big was it? Like this big?
And the whole
That's
store.
about the
That
size
was
of it, yeah.
It's like that big. I think Kenny and I were sitting there. We looked at each other. We're laughing. We're like, that's kind of interesting. And it was made out of lead. So it was like, then we're
Yeah.
like, oh, thank God it's in that case.
Yeah.
But it
Yeah.
was just like, but it was funny because it was like all these bigger things. I mean, and everything, there wasn't really anything gigantic. They were all smaller kind of pieces.
Right.
But
But
this
it was
like,
old shit.
Yeah,
I mean, it
yeah,
was
it's
old
really old
stuff.
stuff. But it was so funny because you had this one little box with this lead figure in it. And that was the only thing they said was cursed. It was like,
Yeah.
okay.
I mean, overall,
but it was cool.
It was cool. I
Yeah.
enjoyed it. They had the tablets from
Yep.
Egypt
Mhm.
where, and I think I made this comment to you guys, like their carvings in stone
Yeah.
Yeah.
were smaller than I can write with a pen.
Yeah.
Yep.
It
Yeah.
was amazing to see the
Mhm.
artwork.
And how
Um,
much like
in
you
this.
have they had what the one tablet was like about that big and there was probably what about 80 lines
Easily.
in it
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
easily just I mean
Holy
it was
crap.
so crazy.
Yeah. It was really, really cool.
That means he had good eyesight.
I mean,
Yeah, apparently.
Like,
I
what
mean,
the
they
hell?
had to be because it was just amazing. And
I'm telling you right
there's-
now, I couldn't have read it.
the,
Well,
the
I-
thing that- go ahead.
I was like it was all like a lot of just like lines and different things. It wasn't even like it was almost encrypted the way it was, but it was just
Well, it was how they wrote.
yeah,
was
but
the-
it just was the way it was encrypted. It was just I would have just thought you were doing this.
What is it? Hieroglyphics? It's called.
Kind of, yeah.
Yeah,
it
there were an interesting observation was that when we got to the end, there were several cases that had like magical amulets
Mm-hmm.
and necklaces, and I think we both had the same idea, Dana. Like you walked up and you're like, these look like we could make these, and
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, these look like things that we see today at
Yeah.
craft shows.
Yeah.
There's really no difference except how old they are.
Yeah.
So it was funny seeing that little amulets with like
Yeah.
little stones in them and little carvings and stuff, but it's stuff that I see you make
right,
um,
right.
was there. And
Yeah.
I was like, shit.
And the only thing that the only thing that I found that was unique though, the coloring would probably be the coloring of stones we couldn't get nowadays.
Right,
'Cause
right.
But the
Right.
coloring on them was gorgeous. It was just unreal. But it was just like that last room, because there was multiple cases that had like stated the amulets were like 7 or 8. There was like 3 or 4 in each case, just kind of, and they were just kind of. I mean, they're very cool, but it was just like, wow. I
Right.
mean, you could almost
Right.
you could almost make those now.
So I just want to update everyone. Yes, I have connected. The text came through.
Oh yeah.
We
Woo!
we had Sarah. We're good to go. It came through. She sent
Didn't
us
she
text.
win like a prize like a year ago or some shit?
It's been at least a month.
It's been probably yeah about a month that
At
we've been
least.
trying to get this. But yes, I did get it, Sarah, and we are good to go. So I'm very happy.
Please write that down somewhere else.
Well, she just sent me the text. She didn't send me anything else yet, so we'll get
Take
it.
a picture of the text.
We'll get it.
Yeah,
You
don't
screenshot
leave
that
it.
shit. Screenshot
So
it.
yeah,
doesn't
we
count.
did Tony Bacco's met. I got a list here of stuff that we did. Museum of Art. Oh, we got let me see here. Jeff and I both purchased
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
a copy of this, which is it's a big book, but
It is.
it's got
Cool.
everything. It's beautiful.
Yeah.
I'm so looking forward to going through this and looking at all the translations of the pages of the Book of the Dead.
Yep.
So,
Yep.
all right. So then we did stop by the Collingwood on
Yep.
Friday
Mhm.
and took some outside shots.
I'm
which
so
was
glad
nice.
you guys are having fun.
Yeah, we missed you because we heard
Yeah.
you really wanted to come, but you had prior engagement.
Yeah, I had prior engagements. I actually went away to the casino for the night, which was fun. I didn't lose any money. I played on casino money all night.
Oh, that's
I
awesome.
had a blast. They had live music. We had a nice
good.
steak dinner, steak and surf and turf. It was really good.
Ooh.
That's nice. Yeah.
Yeah.
We had Pacos.
We had Pacos.
I know.
Oh,
I know.
Yeah,
Kenny's
hot
like,
dog.
I had some tacos. I'm like, I got a
hot
ribeye.
dogs,
I got a
hot
ribeye.
dogs, and like they're okay. I mean, I'm not saying that I won't say they were bad.
No,
No,
it's
no,
it's,
no,
it's
no.
the location.
I'm not saying
that's-
that
I don't
either.
I don't eat chili. Like I
Okay.
don't eat actual like chili, like that kind of chili.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
It was like, all right, I'm eating it because it's something that's
It's a Toledo thing.
Yeah,
I mean, that's
and-
uniquely because Klinger made it famous.
yeah, it's just one of those
Yeah.
things. You
Oh,
just gotta
really? Is
come in-
that
Yeah.
made it famous?
Yeah.
I
Oh,
didn't
yeah.
know that.
Yeah.
Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
Klinger always wore Toledo Mud Hens hats as
and
well.
jerseys,
on
and
the
then
show.
yep, and then
Got
always
you.
talk about
Okay, now
Tony
it's making
Pacos.
sense.
Yeah, the big T hats, that was Toledo Mud Hens, our
Mhm.
baseball team.
Okay.
And he would always talk about Pacos. So
So yeah, we went to the Collingwood, took some pictures out there.
Yep.
Then we kind of hung out.
How's your brick?
It's still in the car. And that's
I
all we're
never
gonna
said
say
that.
about that.
yeah, yes.
And he's still
That's
unpacking.
all we're gonna say about that.
What was it? A brick?
Shh.
Oh, I'm
uh,
sorry.
Yeah, I was on a
Please
job
stand
site
by.
that day. I was on a job site that day, and there was unique stonework. So
Yeah.
I took one from the job site I was at. Yeah.
So
That's what we're going with.
the next day, yeah, we met up. I was late. We were supposed to meet at the Collingwood at like 11.
Oh,
and
really? I didn't know that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I
You
felt
were
so bad.
so you were late, but
No,
Jeff
it's-
was on
I don't-
time.
I don't
You were
give a
on
shit.
time.
No, I was actually later.
Oh,
It was
I was like, I'm
11:30, and he
shocked.
was like,
I was
"No,
shocked.
You
no,
were
Well,
already
yeah.
there. You were
yeah,
there
but you
when-
didn't get there till like 12.
Yeah.
oh,
Which
because
is
I
fine.
mean,
I don't care.
because I know I got home like close to 11 with the dogs. So
I got up early and surprise went thrifting. Found a bunch of thrift stores.
Right.
oh,
started
which
going-
thrift stores?
There was like 2 Goodwills, and
Oh,
then
the
there were
ones in
2 other
Sylvania.
stores that I went to that
Okay.
I went into Michigan. Didn't realize
Oh.
that.
Oh yeah. Well, you were real close to the line.
Right.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, GPS is going, "Welcome to Michigan." I was like, how far did
You
I go?
you were like,
You
as
must
far
have
as
went
the
up to like Bedford.
the crow flies, you were like 60 seconds from Michigan.
Okay.
That's
Yeah,
how close
yeah.
you were to Michigan.
All right. Well,
like
that explains it.
literally in the parking lot you were at, if you would have turned left and went to that big hill, you were in
Yeah.
Michigan.
Oh,
okay.
wow.
Wow.
So you
Okay.
were really close.
All right. So yeah, I was taking my time because honestly, when I heard that we could get there at 11, I was like, oh, okay, and I didn't really expect Jeff to show up like on time. Not that he's always late. I was just like, it wasn't like set in stone kind of thing.
No, it wasn't.
get
No,
there.
no.
Because I did the thrift stores and then it started raining, and I was like, all right, I got cardboard for my booth.
Oh
I don't
my
wanna go
God.
through
Not
this again.
again.
So I drove to I forget the name of the supermarket that was right across from
Meijer.
the hotel. Yeah.
Yeah,
And
Myers.
went in, got trash bags, and then wrapped everything.
You should
in
have
the
just
parking lot.
called us. We
Yeah,
could have
I've
brought
got
you
contractor
tarps.
Oh, it's all right. I mean, I was right. I was right there. Plus,
He
I'm gonna
should have
keep
had
them.
him
I
in the
should have had
bags
them
anyway.
So, but we went, set up. It was funny. There was Jeff had a joke like I was the second farthest table
Mhm.
Yep,
from
you
the
were.
entrance.
Yep.
And we had to go up some steps.
Yep.
Just a few, not a big deal.
Yeah.
But it was beautiful building.
Mhm.
I mean, I want to say that from the start, and that the Collingwood Arts Center, the Gerber House, the theater, the rented studios,
Yep.
everything, beautiful architecture, amazing design, and I could have spent all day just wandering around
Mhm.
and just enjoying the architecture.
That's cool.
Um,
Yeah, I love
yeah,
looking at architecture.
really,
In the
really well.
hallways, I mean, the artists all have their stuff out in the hallways. I mean, we found one hallway that I particularly liked.
Yeah, I know.
With the-
I know.
You know what I'm saying?
we know we couldn't film in that hallway. Jeff.
Well, we did, but we can't show it on YouTube.
YouTube would say no, ban, because
We
it
would
was
need some
very
blurs.
So. Just to explain to everyone, like it's nude, it's nudes. But I mean, I've been in photography. I did paintings. I used to do oil paintings and sketching. So nudes are art to me.
Right.
So when I saw it, I knew what it was, but I'm like, dude, we can't film this. We cannot film this.
My camera was, because I kept the camera on the whole time. So I mean, it may have wandered looking at them. Like
I can see Jeff in the camera.
It did.
Ooh.
No, I wasn't staring at them, but the camera was.
It's funny. Like Jeff filmed the entire time. Like literally hit record and just walked around no matter what we did.
Until the battery died. Then I changed it and then we hit record again.
Ooh, so Sarah Bobara is a new member. Awesome.
I had it on the
Awesome.
screen
You
for
did?
like
I'm
2
sorry.
minutes.
I'm sorry.
Oh my gosh, I am so glad Donna's like me and says the same stuff I do. I've had it on the screen.
Yeah, she tries to
forever.
keep us in line, and
You
there's
know,
just
like
no
I didn't want to
keeping us in
interrupt
line.
you.
Focusing.
It was
Like it was funny because I've been
Whatever.
watching some of your footage today,
Mhm.
and like it literally like the camera goes like it's walking, it's looking at my back because I'm in front of you, and then all of a sudden that's it. Like it doesn't do anything else.
Or
It just stays up there.
Or the one part. Do we want to talk about the part where you got me?
Oh, that's
Or are you going
funny.
to put that in your video? And we
I
don't
haven't
wanna
seen
share
that
it?
yet.
It's funny.
You can
Because
talk about it.
I set the camera down because Goth Gal called and asked me if we wanted a booth. So I was like, okay, let me go upstairs and talk to Dana because we couldn't, get reception in the basement. So I set the camera down. Right, it's like perfect shot, like we staged it.
Right.
So I went out, called Dana. She said, yeah, we want the booth. Came back down, went back to the death room. And I was like, Kenny, are you here? I didn't hear shit. I'm like, I know what you're fucking doing. And you got me right then and there. You blasted, you scared the shit out of me.
But no, the best part is seeing Kenny hearing you coming, and then he's kind of
You gotta watch that footage.
Dude,
It's funny.
it was so difficult not. I was giggling. I was
Right.
like,
You could tell.
I'm
It is such a
behind it. I'm
clip.
behind it like this. I'm like,
It is such a good.
he's coming.
It is,
He's coming. He's coming.
it's perfectly
dork.
on my camera.
It is
like
so
like
funny.
it was intentional.
yeah, it is so funny.
It's a good clip.
It was so great because
Yeah, and
I
you
mean,
got
you
me
had-
too.
you had explained that you like sometimes you feel uneasy.
Yeah, I get
you don't
nervous
like
in
being
that
there.
spot
Yeah,
sometimes.
And I don't
Yep.
like being down there
Yep.
at all. So,
but it was. I mean, to your credit, like you were down there, and then when you had to call Dana, like you were fine. You walked away by yourself.
Because I
and-
had my protection device, my
Oh, there you go.
my Kenny fuck off ghost.
You're
poker
super
chip.
skeptic, anti-paranormal
That's
token.
going on all investigations with us. And we will
Yeah.
never be attacked by ghosts again.
Yes, yes. I might put that out as like a members only kind of thing, like just that clip.
Yep.
But yeah.
It's funny, man. It really is.
it
It was
is.
a lot of fun. Yeah, you took me around. I got to see the basement of the place.
Yep.
Which is pretty extensive. And there was stories about the basement, and there was like a particular room down there where they allegedly stored dead bodies during the winter for the
Yep.
Catholic Church because they couldn't break ground because the ground was frozen. So they waited till spring.
Right.
And they could. So I got into that room, which was really, really small.
It's very small.
Very small. So I have my doubts about if that
Well-
rumor is true.
And like I explained to you too, there's actually like 3 stories as to why it's called the dead room. So it's, but
So what's
none
the
of
other
them are documented. What's that? What's the other two? So the nuns let a homeless guy live down there for a while, and he passed away. Like they were supporting him and letting
Okay.
him live there. So that's one. And then when the building was abandoned, a homeless guy got down there and OD'd.
Okay.
So 3 stories as to why it's called the dead room.
Okay.
And none
Alright.
of them are verified.
Yeah.
So
And that's the issue. Yeah. I don't
Right.
think you're I mean, I haven't looked into it yet. That's like I think I mentioned to you, like that's way down on my list.
yep.
So
I get it.
if I do get to it, It probably won't be this year.
Yeah. And we're even so you did teach me one thing. You always say never stop learning, but like something that while you were here that really hit home with me this weekend, and we've started using it in our private cases, is testable claims.
Yes.
That is a very, very important part of investigating. And I think, anybody watching, anybody that wants to do paranormal investigations, residential or ghost hunts, it doesn't matter. Testable claims are what you need to go after.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of Collingwood, the hauntings and the stories, they're not testable. It's just stories.
Mm-hmm.
It's personal experiences. And so that really, that really stuck in my brain last weekend.
Cool.
That concept.
Thank you. One of the, because I did have an opportunity to speak, and it was a new experience for me. I mean, I'm used to speaking in front of audiences, but on a stage, a theater stage is much different.
Yeah.
Only
With
one
two
time.
shows going on at the same time.
Yeah, that was
So
that was a bad
That would have
setup.
been very confusing for me.
If I'm gonna bring it up and show people so they see what we're talking about here.
Yeah, I do have a video I can send you if you ever want it.
Okay, here's a question here. Testable claims need more info, please.
Okay,
what's
so basically what that means is that you are. Hold on, I'm trying to interior. There we go. So testable claims are when there is something that you can actually prove true or false. It's falsifiable, which means you can come up with a method that can prove that it's false. So it's like a testable claim. And the example that I used while I was there, because I was standing on stage, I said, if somebody says, hey, at 2 a.m. every night, something walks across this stage, like we hear heavy boots walk across this stage.
Yep.
That's a testable claim because we can be there at 2 a.m. We can be there at 1 a.m., set up everything and be ready for it, like have cameras and microphones and vibration sensors along the floor and all this stuff and test that. A non-testable claim is something where somebody says, well, I saw a shadow down the hallway. Okay, like where? I don't know.
Yeah.
Well, what time of day or night? I don't know. So this is a fleeting claim that we can't test because we can't pin down when and where it actually happened. And sometimes more importantly, the description of the event itself. Like if you just say a shadow out of the corner of my eye, most people can't give you an accurate description of what they actually said. So yeah, a clear testable experiment.
Yep. Another one I'd like to try is one of the newer stories where the weird store, they call it, that light switch comes on and the music came on that one time.
Yes.
I would really love to set up some ring cameras or blink cameras in that
Me too.
room.
Yeah.
Because that switch is stiff, right? You tested it?
Whoa. So the switch,
it wasn't a floppy switch. Like it's just not gonna.
No, I think it was a push button.
I heard Donna laugh.
She's over there
I'm
cracking
sorry.
It's not a
up. I think it's a
switch.
push button. So you have the top and bottom button that you have to push in.
No, it was a switch.
it?
It was an up and down
okay.
toggle. Yeah, for sure.
I know that there was a toggle switch on the stereo system itself.
Yeah, but that was
high.
stiff.
It wasn't. Yeah, I mean, it was a regular switch that you would see on like any kind of audio equipment.
Right.
Yep. So it wasn't just a push button; it was a toggle switch.
Right.
But we're unfortunately with that, it's someone's experience, and they're not perfectly lined up. We don't have an exact time frame.
But being fair too, he did say he is very skeptical.
Yes.
Like he is like, so this building is supposedly, one of the more haunted buildings in Toledo. And this guy is like, that's his only experience there.
And he was a nice guy too. Really nice guy. Stopped, talked to us.
Switch
okay.
and the music. Yeah.
And Farrell Gothgale, she took us in, showed me the room, showed me the switches, the light switch, the audio equipment and stuff. And to be honest, like I don't know what happened because I think there's missing information. I'm not sure, but I think there's just missing information
Of course
that
you do.
we don't know.
It just can't
Well,
be.
They're obviously. I mean, I don't know
No, I know.
because
And-
nobody was actually witnessing it.
Right.
That's the issue.
And
Nobody
that's
witnessed
important.
it.
What you said too at the in the moment was that, I mean, there's a few people, not like everybody has access to that room,
Right.
but there are a few people that have that code. Maybe they went in, flipped the light switch on and the music and walked out.
Maybe.
Like, I mean,
Yeah.
that is a possibility for sure.
Right. So
But-
the door to this room had one of those coded like
Keypads.
we have, like a
Yes,
keypad on
yes.
the door.
Yep.
So yeah, that's what we mean.
Yep.
But yeah, you're right. Like there were several people that did have the code.
Mhm.
It's not. They don't think that anyone was there that did it.
Right.
But
Because it was
unfortunately,
late at night. It was really late.
Right.
Like where the people that have access to that room were not there other than the guy that
right.
secures the building. So
So I don't know. I don't have an accurate depiction of
Right.
who or who wasn't
but it is
there.
again,
It's
to get
interesting.
back to the point, it's a testable claim. Like
Yeah.
we
Yes.
could put blink
Right.
cameras in there. Like this has happened a couple times in the last month. So I mean, yeah, you'd have to watch a lot of footage, but well, actually, you would. You know,
You wouldn't.
if it happened again, the guy could say
Right.
it happened on this.
As soon as
time
it
at this
happened,
time, and- right.
Yeah, you just work backwards from that
Right.
that
Yep.
time stamp and then
Yep.
see what happened. But it would be beneficial to arrange it with only like one or two people, like
Right.
the person in charge.
Yep.
And as long as it's okay with
Yeah, it'd be a
them, like if
stealth
they're the
operation.
management, don't let everyone else know. Because if it is a practical joke,
Mhm.
then they're not going to do it as long as they know the camera's there.
Yep.
And that prolongs the mystery.
Right.
So yeah, I mean that was fun. That was a cool mystery to look
Mm-hmm.
into. We looked all around. We went up to we went through the theater. Let me show real quick what we were talking about. Where am I? Oh, there it is. Share screen, window. This
He's
one.
got clips.
So this is the theater. It's just an image.
Yeah.
The theater I took from the balcony. So I was right in the middle. Oh, you can't. Oh, yeah, you can.
Yeah.
Little
The
pointer.
ghost light
Yep.
in the middle, which I was very happy about.
Uh-huh.
Like every theater,
Yes.
it's essential and it's an obligation to have a ghost
Yep.
light.
Mhm.
So I was very happy when I walked in early and that was on. So even the skeptic was happy that they have a ghost light in.
Oh
Okay,
my
take
God.
that, people, bitches. So I was on
What's the
stage.
ghost light do?
The ghost light is like it's a tradition in theaters
Mhm.
for all the actors that have come before them that have performed on stage that are no longer with them. I think that's how it goes, and they keep that light on to say that we keep the light on here. It
Got
never
you,
truly
spiritual.
the theater never truly goes dark.
Mm.
Right.
So it was very nice. So yeah, I was standing there at this microphone. They had a little table here, but unfortunately, on these alcoves,
There
here,
were vendors.
there were vendors and they were psychics giving readings. Which
Well, the one on the left was a psychic. The one on the right was a caricature artist.
oh, okay, you're right.
But
You're
they
right.
were talking very loudly in a theater that is designed for no microphones.
Yeah.
Yes.
And
And
so, like,
You can see that they're
it was
curved, they're half moons
right.
in here. So I was hearing them as if they were standing right next to me.
Yep.
And that was very
problem.
distracting.
Very, very distracting.
And I know it was very obvious because I kept stopping, like thinking somebody's coming up and talking to me and realizing it was them. So yeah, I did talk to the Omar, I think
Yeah, yeah.
that was his name.
Omar.
I did talk to him and just suggested like next year, like
Yeah, I did too.
maybe not have that because
Right.
that's very distracting. And
And
even
have
the
a
people in
sound
the
guy.
audience, the people in the audience were complaining about
Right.
it because
Yeah.
they heard the people in the alcoves more than they heard me.
Right.
But again, that's not saying anything bad about
Right.
the
The
Collingwood.
event or anything.
It's something that they learned from.
It
And
was
again,
so this was their second year
You're
doing
doing
this, and this
Yeah.
was the first year doing it in that theater.
And not,
Last year it was small enough that they did it in the
and
basement.
not only that, yeah, this was like huge compared to
Yeah,
what
it was
it
a
was.
good event. It
last
really
year.
was.
Yeah.
There was
Yeah.
a lot of people
It
that
was-
showed up.
so much fun. There were so
Yeah.
many people in costumes
Yep.
and just having fun. There was a Scooby gang which I was excited about because I was like, "Hey, I got you guys on my shoulder," and they were like, "Oh my god, that's awesome!"
But
So-
what was funny too is that Kenny was in the Gerber, and so he
Yeah,
was
the
like
Gerber
this. He
house.
was at the last, like pretty much close to the last one there, and we were the first one when you first
Right.
came in. So it was like I didn't get to spend much time with Kenny on
Yeah,
Saturday
Dana
because we ended up with a booth.
stayed at our booth
So
pretty much.
I ended up putting a last minute booth together, and we were there then. So
And I wander at these events. Dana likes to do the booth stuff. I like to wander and chit chat.
Right.
yeah, I usually get 10 minutes to wander the whole time, and
Yeah.
then he's
I'm a dick.
yeah.
So this, everyone, is what it looks like.
Mhm.
This
And
is
that doesn't do
ideal.
it justice.
No.
Not at all.
Just imagine over here, this part from right here to this is the Gerber
Yep.
house, and it's a mansion. We're
Mhm.
talking like
It's 4
12
floors.
foot doors or something.
Yep.
Amazing. This part is all theater, I believe.
Yep.
These are studio apartments kind of thing. Artists
Stu-
can rent the studios. Yeah.
Yep.
And do all kinds of work. There's 5 floors of there, and then there's this is another wing
Yep.
over behind.
And
this
so is
wall.
that red building right there that your
Mhm.
mouse is on.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
another, and it was all part of a Catholic college for girls or for
Yeah.
women. But it started out as a high school it was a Catholic high school for girls. And then it turned into, so they sold it to it turned into Maryman's College, which was a Catholic women's college
Okay.
run
Yeah.
by nuns and operated for years and years and years. There's other buildings that were part of it too that are not there no more. So
And I want to show just real quick. Here is the because I know Donna's going to love this. These are the doors.
Mm-hmm.
Look at
Yeah.
so these
Oh,
ones were
yeah.
pocket doors.
Oh my gosh.
Yep.
They're huge,
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
love the windows, those huge windows.
Mhm.
all of
Oh,
them, and it even gets. Let me see if this.
I love it. I love the woodwork.
There, there's my bar
yeah,
Yeah.
behind it. The
Look at
mirror
that furniture. Oh, the
built into
furniture
the wall.
back
Oh
there.
my god!
Yep.
fireplace.
It was really cool.
I think
Um,
I had another life in that era.
Just
I
there's
really
Jeff.
do.
There's the
These-
hallway theater. or theater
I
hallway.
wanted to set up. I totally forgot because I wanted to set up. This would have been perfect. Actually, we can get together, Jeff and Dana, if you want to. This would be a perfect recreation for the Tulip Staircase ghost, which is a very famous ghost from I think it was the 60s or 70s,
Okay.
where
It's a
there's a
beautiful
place called
house.
the Tulip
I know
Staircase.
the woodwork is
That's like this,
amazing.
and there's an image that goes up the stairs. It looks like there's a fleeting ghost that goes up,
Oh, okay.
but it's actually a long exposure. But anyway, that's beside the point. I wanted to set it up, but I totally forgot. Just going through some of the stuff here. I mean, this is
You just glossed over your favorite movie
that
and the priestess blessing the set.
you are on the list.
Just so
I-
you know, on our screen, Donna's face is right in front of your middle finger that was directed at me. There you go. There you go.
Yeah. Don't or never blink, right? Never blink.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yep.
I mean, it's a B horror
Yes.
movie.
If you're into B horror movies, it's really good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you're not, don't watch it.
Oh my gosh, wait, go back.
Okay.
Go back one more. Look at it looks
Yeah.
like little
Mhm.
people are
Oh, yeah,
drawn
up
out
top,
at the
yeah.
top.
Yeah.
That's Feral Goth Girl all the way down there.
I
And see where
love
Pharaoh
them.
got that little chair, like that little table with the
Yeah,
weight
to
on
the
it.
right.
That's where we were at.
Yep. Oh yeah. Like right.
Yeah.
There. Yep.
It was a 2 foot by 2 foot table.
But this is upstairs. Oh, there's the mannequin of the nun because that's
Yep.
allegedly a ghost. The ghost of one of
Likes
the
that
nuns.
spot, yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, that is up there.
And here's one thing too, and I'm so pissed off you didn't get to see this because you came from New York. Above this theater,
Mhm.
there
Yeah.
is more square footage
Oh my
above
gosh.
the theater than what the actual theater holds.
And,
Wow.
it's
And you can see where those
gorgeous wood.
chandeliers, they raise them up above.
to
Or,
change the
sorry,
light
they
bulb.
lower them from above to
Oh,
change
yeah.
the bulbs and
Yeah.
clean the crystals. and all
Wow.
that
It's
shit.
just gorgeous.
It is cool up there. Like I'm pissed off you didn't get to see that.
There's the nun.
Yep.
Mannequin. Of course, there's me. We had fun. I'm looking forward.
Oh,
There's the
Ghost
ghost.
Kenny.
Look
There's
at-
the ghost. Obviously, there's a ghost.
Captured. Dude, post that in a short. It's clear proof.
But yeah, we had a lot of fun, and the footage that we got, the footage that you took, I think was really, really good because we had a lot of good conversations, like we did last time we hung out together. We talked about things. We had a down below in the theater. There's a story about an entity or something down there, and a older gentleman in a video, which is old because the video is like VHS quality. So I don't know how many years ago it was, but he mentions that he sees something around a particular seat.
N13.
Yeah, N13, row N, seat 13. And we looked all over.
It doesn't exist.
There is no N13.
Right.
But we did match up which was great. That part of an investigation. We actually matched up the screenshots and we found the exact seat. And I sat down in it and we had a conversation because I was trying to get the ghost to do something like, hey, kick me out of the chair or, make the armrest something. And we had a discussion about duration.
Right.
Like, how long do we have to wait for a ghost to do something? Before we're
seriously, before you can move on to the next
exactly.
question. Like,
but like my point was,
here we go. We're getting into it.
Here we go. We're gonna fight. Ding, ding, ding. No, my point was,
I wasn't there.
This guy saw this once in a while.
Yeah.
So it wasn't like, every time I walk through here, I see somebody sitting in this chair, blah, blah, blah. So it was like, maybe we just weren't there at the time, at the right time because
we don't know if it's been the same exact time.
And that was my point.
Yeah.
So I won the argument. Let's move on.
And I think to not counter that, but probably, to counter that is that we don't know what he saw.
Right.
In the clip itself, he can't describe what he saw.
Right.
He's in this theater that's dark.
Yep.
He was up on stage when he saw it. So imagine the theater's dark. He's got the ghost light on, and then he turns around to look outside.
And that being said, when you're on that stage with that ghost light on, it's hard to see the seats. It's
oh my God.
So here's another good analogy that goes along with this. So we investigated there 2 weeks before this event, and a buddy of mine was on the stage with that ghost light in his face and saw a shadow figure go across the back wall. My camera was pointed right at it. There's nothing on the camera. So I mean, that light in your face will fuck with your eyes.
Yes.
Definitely. Definitely. Just moving your head for a second would mess
one
you
of
up.
the things that
Some
I call it
migraine
like a
waiting to
disadvantage.
happen.
Because when I do lectures, usually I do like a workshop style lecture where I interact with the audience, and I'm not used to not being able to see.
Yeah, you couldn't see them or
I couldn't
hear
see
them or
anything. I
nothing.
kept doing this. I asked a question like, "How many ghost hunters are in the audience?" And I would go like this to try to see, and I literally could only see the outline of people. So to see a shadow in the back,
that's hard.
Again, it's a different situation too.
Yes, I was gonna say that was stage spotlights. Well, I'm talking the ghost light is what he had.
Yeah.
But even still, it's like my camera would have caught it because it was on. Like I said, I always record, and it was pointed right where he said he saw it, and there's nothing there.
And I mean, it was fun. It was fun going around. It was fun looking at every place, the theater, the rooms, the different rooms.
Yeah.
There is even a story about room 218 that we, while we were there, we're looking at older videos, getting the story and getting exactly where it was. I got to look in the room only because there was big windows above the doors. Knowing that these are studio apartments,
No, they're studios. They're not
studio- I'm
apartments.
sorry,
Yeah,
yes.
no one
They're-
lives.
They're
there.
not
We're not
apartments.
peeking
They're
into somebody's
studios.
house.
People work in them.
Right.
That's it. I mean, I knocked on the door first.
And at the
I
end,
knocked-
at the end of the day, that's that Rory that we talked to.
yes. Yeah.
That's his. He rents that,
Okay.
and he did say that, like, you know, yeah, that's cool if you guys want to peek in there.
Okay. Yeah, because I put the phone on the monopod and I lifted it
Yeah.
up to look through that window after making sure nobody was in the
Yeah.
room.
Yep.
It's break time. If you
It's
want to
break
take
time?
a break. Yeah.
Okay. You guys good for hanging out for a little bit more?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yep.
Okay. We're gonna take
Alright.
our break.
All right. I need a
It
refill.
is.
and a
It
smoke.
is. Where's my videos? There it is. It's 4 minutes and 9 seconds. So we'll see you
hold on.
back here. Oh, Shadow Cat's been a member for 4 months. Thank you so
Woohoo,
much.
woohoo,
That's awesome. All right. We'll be back in 4 minutes and 9 seconds from
Now.
And now for something completely different.
Welcome, my fellow skeptics. Welcome, one and all. I am the chief investigator. Oh, come along, old chap. We will have a ball. Now, if you will excuse me, it's time to open the mic. Good night. Good night. Kenny Biddle's the name, investigating's my game. And I will have at it. Quid pro quo. As the head of this committee, hunting for ghosts can be shitty, but there is nothing better that I know. I am a skeptic through and through. I question everything, don't you? Let's open the bar and ask some questions, alright? Maybe you might find an answer or two. I will find the truth this night and day. And if my name is not Kenny Biddle, then I assure you here I will not stay. Good day. Kenny Biddle's the name, ghost hunting's the game. I won't let anything get in my way. Too many fakers out there, too many chefs, too many toe tappers, none of it makes any sense. I am a skeptic through and through. I question everything, don't you? Let's open the bar and ask some questions, alright? Maybe you might find an answer or two. Who knows? There may be ghosts in the machine, but trust me, I am not so keen. I prefer to see these things clearly, not in 144p. I am a skeptic through and through. I question everything, don't you? If you don't think I am right, let's open night night. Yeah, yeah.
dun, 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 dun. Late.
I gave him
again.
a warning. I gave him a
Oh
warning.
my gosh.
What the
Come
hell,
on.
Jeff?
That is
Gave
a long break.
Gave him
No
warning.
excuses.
I called out and told him it's and he's still not back.
No excuses.
No excuses.
Bad habit.
Failure.
Now you
Bad
understand what happens on our show.
Habit.
Let me
Bad
down.
habit.
Well, real quick, while
Hold
we're
on,
waiting
here
for
he
Jeff to join us, there he is. I'm gonna embarrass some people, and just say, let's see.
I can't hear you.
He
Bob,
can't hear
what the
you.
hell's going
Okay,
on with the
I can hear
phone?
now.
So there is Feral Goth Gal
Yes.
in the
Hey,
spider
girl.
makeup
Woo-hoo.
and Wandering Wenchy.
Yay.
So totally putting them on blast here. It was
Yeah,
so
right?
great to meet them. They were so much fun.
It is fun to see. Like she's
Mhm.
come out to our events before. It is so cool when you see people that like are in your lives and shit,
Yeah.
and they come out and see you. Like that's cool as hell.
It was really, really nice.
Yep.
The gentleman, just another Squatch, came out
Yep.
and introduced himself. That was really nice to meet him. A couple of people came out. I did get a lot of good feedback from my talk, which I was honestly surprised at because with there was a little bit of a mic issue. The other people on the two side stages, and that my laptop froze like 3 minutes into my talk.
Yep.
Not just like a little bit, but I mean everything locked up. And I was like, shit.
Yeah, I didn't even
So-
get to hear you talk.
Yeah, she had to be in the booth.
Well,
or
I mean, I
woman in the
did
booth.
have a printout of it, but it was difficult because like I finally took the mic off the stand because I hate
Mhm.
mic stands. And I took it off and I was trying to read through and I'm used to just glancing over at the bigger text
Yep.
on my screen so I could
And it
see it
wasn't-
and be like, oh yeah.
And it wasn't a mic that you could like talk over here.
Right.
You had to be on that mic like Mick Jagger.
It was a dynamic mic. And
Right.
I did have just again, I'm not complaining about
No.
the center. I thought it was great.
It was
It's just a
great.
dynamic mic, and I just watched a whole bunch of singers from like a theater act, like
And they
singing.
didn't need mics.
Yeah, they
They
didn't. They, were
didn't need
great.
it because they were loud
They
and
were
proud.
awesome.
That was
I
cool
mean,
as fuck.
I was standing in the back watching, and
Yep.
I was like, "This is great! Oh my god, they have great voices."
Yeah.
So
That
it
was a
great.
preview to the stage performance, the musical Carrie, the Stephen King novel.
Yeah.
And that's actually happening tonight, tomorrow, and next weekend. If
Mhm.
anybody,
I definitely would suggest going if you're in the
Mhm.
area because that was really cool. And then later on, there was a really cool, just real quick note. Like I walked by the theater at the end of the night and they were playing Night of the Living Dead.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, I just want to sit here and watch this.
yeah, they
movie
were
in the
playing black and
theater.
whites. Yep, they were
Yeah.
playing black and whites in between
That
talkers.
was awesome.
Yep.
Yeah, everything was really cool. I do have one criticism, and again, I'm going to preface this by saying it's no fault of the center, not at all,
or the event.
Or,
or
the
the
event.
event. Yeah,
Right.
The event was great. Everyone had a good time.
And the
I got
building
to
was
talk
cool
to
as
several
fuck.
vendors to interact with them. The talk I gave was well received. People came up afterwards and said they really enjoyed it. It was informative, which really, warmed my heart that they took the time to do
Well,
that.
I sat in the crowd so I could see people. There were definitely people that were very interested in what you were talking about. So
That's good.
I'll
That's good.
vouch.
I'm always nervous because I didn't actually realize till I got there, and especially because hey, Wandering Wenchy, I'm glad you had fun. I didn't realize when I started seeing costumes,
Yeah.
and I was like, oh, Halloween, duh.
That's what I thought
It
too. I was
took
like,
me a minute
God
too.
damn, we
I
got
was like,
pirates here and
I
fucking
know.
kitty cats.
when we pulled up, when he brought me back and we pulled up,
Missed
there's pirates,
opportunity.
I was like, what the? I was like, oh, it's half Halloween.
Right,
Duh.
right.
Okay.
And they had they did have a costume contest.
They had a scream contest too.
Oh yeah, the scream contest.
Yeah, that was.
They
I
had the
avoided
costume
that.
contest. And there were a lot of really good costumes. And
Mhm.
Right.
yeah, it was a missed opportunity. You're right. 'Cause
Yeah,
I would have totally worn my Jedi
Oh,
outfit.
what?
Yeah,
I'm like,
you
what
should
could
have.
we have worn?
the nun and the pope.
I was gonna say the nun and Pope probably would have been my favorite.
Uh,
That would have
um,
been appropriate too.
so
Yeah.
Donna, have you seen the video of me playing the Tool song "Sober" dressed as a nun?
No, no.
It is epic content.
I think that's on our Facebook
Are you
page.
sure? You sure it was
Dude,
epic?
It is.
Oh, it
it
is
really
pretty
is.
cool.
No, it is.
I
It is.
nailed the shit out of that song.
So yeah, the only criticism I have here would be the ghost hunt that was later in the night. There was some confusion. I don't know what happened. There was some confusion with the scheduling, where it was because I didn't see it on the actual schedule. I think I did take a picture. I did. I see it right here. I see like 8:30 half a wing contest, 8:40 speaker, Dark Realm TV ghost hunt, meet at the Gerber house at 9:15. So you're supposed to meet there at 9:15, and there were people at like 9:20 that were gathered, but apparently the ghost tour already took place. Why is Jeff turned around?
Don't ask.
He doesn't want to be part of it.
I want no part of this controversy. Just kidding. Just kidding.
So I mean, there was a ghost hunt, and I was told that I was able to go on it
Please
because I
use
was
air
one of the
quotes.
vendors.
supposed
I
to
was like,
have
all right, cool.
Too
But it had
many
already
ghost
started.
videos.
Oh, Lexi's in here. Hey,
Yeah.
Lexi. She is the one that is in charge of all things at the Collingwood
Okay,
Arts Center.
okay, good.
Hello, Lexi.
So, yeah, I know there was some confusion about that. That's not my area. I really don't have any comment. The only reason I'm commenting is because people did come up. I was right there. My booth was right in front of where people were meeting. So they were coming in asking me information about it. And I was like, I have no idea. I didn't schedule anything. This is not my pay grade. I don't know. And then we did go on it eventually. And I really,
You went on round 2.
I went on round 2. It took a lot longer. And it just, from my point of view, so more of a science point of view, I thought it was a very missed opportunity. And again, it's not from the Collingwood. I'm making that absolutely 100% clear. I loved everyone at the Collingwood and the staff and the events that they put on. I loved it. I just didn't like how this ghost hunt went because they introduced the one I went on, we went to one spot. First of all, there was no organization. It was the gentleman came out and said, okay, where do you want to go? And didn't really have a plan, which I didn't. That took me by surprise. I was like, all right, we're not off to a good start.
Yep.
We finally decided to go up to the 5th floor. And when we got up there, he took out his phone, which, let me back up a little bit. When he came back in from packing up, he's like, all right, you guys ready for a ghost hunt? The people there said yes. And he's like, all right, let me get my gear. And the gear was his phone. All right. So again, from a scientific point of view, I was a little dubious.
You were excited.
I
you were like,
was interested.
Let's do this
in,
shit.
Like, let me see what's going on. And we went upstairs and he used the Necrophonic app, which it has word banks. It has word banks, 8 word banks that has parts of words. It has foreign language words. It has reversed speech words, and then just phonemes. So the sounds that you create words with. He told the people there it did not have word banks, which I was upset about because it does. And he also said this was for entertainment, but he also uses it because it's the only one he uses all the time. Or something like that. I have a clip. There's a video clip that I had.
Yeah. Yep.
And I was like, this is really a missed opportunity because this is for entertainment. And the people there were looking for like real, like we're on a ghost hunt. We're going to find ghosts. They weren't there necessarily for entertainment. They were there for finding ghosts. And I don't think that gentleman delivered. And I think he missed the opportunity where, we could look at some mysteries. We could get some more history of like the claims and maybe look into the claims. But instead, he promoted an app that was for entertainment only. And I didn't feel that was professional on his part. And we had a discussion.
Yeah, there's a thing here.
Yeah, Lexi, we're definitely not saying it was Collingwood's fault. We're not blaming anybody. It's just, I mean, it is what it is, and it happened how it happened, and it's definitely not the location.
I don't think it was
no
your
one is
fault at
shitting
all.
on this location.
No,
one is shitting
not at
on
all.
this location.
Not at all. I think, to be perfectly blunt, I think it was someone that started when they shouldn't have, and then got a little miffed or upset because they had to do it again. They were asked to do it again because it didn't conform with what was scheduled, and we got the bare minimum from that person. So it's not. I loved the Collingwood Arts Center. I would gladly go back. I have nothing but nice things to say about it. So one of the vendors had a kid. Yeah, I talked to that vendor that had the kid and wanted to go. Yeah. I talked to the vendor, and she was one of the ones that came up and asked me early, like, what's going on? Where is everyone?
Yeah.
And that's why I was like, oh, I want to be around. I want to be around with her. And if somebody thinks that I might be speaking a little bad, she was even better.
She has some choice words.
Yeah, she has some choice words for it. But I thought, I mean, everything was great. I really loved the event. I love that they gave me the opportunity to go there and do that. My issue is not with the Collingwood or the event at all. It's for the gentleman that conducted the ghost hunt, which I wouldn't even consider it that. It was interesting. For sure, we should talk sometime. You'll dig our ghost beeps. Yeah, no big deal. I mean, it's not a big deal. I mean, I had concerns, again, from my point of view, my approach. I had concerns about what was being presented to an audience, especially a little kid. We had a little kid there. I mean, when I talk a little kid,
she was 7 or 8, right?
Yeah, something like that. And she was excited about going. So, I mean, that's one thing, but that was an opportunity to teach some science, you know, and say, this is how you investigate claims. Let's go into it. Let's try to figure it out.
And I want to say this, like, just, you know, to cover our ass, if that makes sense. I've been to the Collingwood multiple times. Dana has been multiple times. We love it. And we will go back any chance we get. Like, there's no, like, it's a bunch of bullshit going on there. There's none of that. I love that place. Our team loves that place. Jerry, you met Jerry, that guy on our team. Like, he loves that place.
Jerry was great.
Yeah.
And then, Feral Goth Girl was great.
Loves that place.
Omar was amazing. I mean, he was like right there. And and even at the end, like, we talked a little bit, and he asked like how I liked it, and I said I loved it. Great. Can I offer a bit of feedback? And he's like, lay it on me. And he was very receptive, which is great because you don't get that at many places. They don't want to hear that. So all in all, it was great. It's just that thing, but don't take it personally, Lexi, because
please don't, Lexi.
Pretty much how it goes with me and ghost hunters. So it's unfortunate. It's just the way things go. Because there's certain ways I do things and certain ways they do things, and it usually clashes. So, but again, if you're in the area, definitely take a ghost hunt there, or
even
take a tour.
Just so everybody knows. So on the weekends, at least on Saturdays, there's probably more hours. They do have, when their office is open, but for sure on Saturdays, starting at 11, there's a self-guided tour that you can take.
Oh, that's perfect.
It's not a haunted tour. It's a tour of the history of the building.
Yeah.
So you can walk around the Gerber House.
Well,
lots of places in that building. It's very, very, you should do it. It's cool as fuck.
Yeah. And we discovered something that we've been going for years, and we don't know how long these have been out there, but around the Gerber House, there's 2 little outdoor plaques that give history. But then there's a house that's kind of condemned in front. That's called the tea room was in there. And there had 4 like on each side of the building. It had where you could get history of it. Which
they
I'm
upped their game on that.
That was kind of cool because I had never seen those. I've been going there for years and never seen that before.
And there's pictures all throughout that building that, like, of back in the day, historical pictures. It's just gorgeous. Just go there.
See. there is the tea room, I think, right? That's the
Yeah.
tea
Yeah.
room.
Yep.
That was across the way. Really, really cool.
Yeah, it's dilapidated, but
That was sad Kenny.
yep.
But yeah, there's things like this.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
All over
That's
the
it.
place.
Yep.
Where you can read about it. That
Yep.
was inside. Again, lots of information about a video that I took outside, just showing you what it looks like.
That's the Gerber house right there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And basically they cut off half of it and then added the art, or back
Cut
in the
off the
day
back.
it was the school, but they cut off half of that mansion
Right.
and added the rest.
Yeah, there's you can
So
see
you're
like,
only seeing half the Gerber
right.
house.
Yeah, that's the half. Oh my
Yeah, it
god.
pretty much is. Like
I would have loved to have seen this place when
yeah.
before it was torn
Oh,
down.
yeah.
I there's definitely pictures of it. I feel like there
Let me
should be.
see. Is there?
I
oh,
think there is one.
Why would
inside
you
the house.
tear that down?
Yeah.
I think they just didn't because when it was sold to the nuns,
Yep.
they were the ones that tore the back half
But,
down to put the theater on, right?
But I'm glad they didn't tear the whole thing down.
Right.
That would have been a
Yeah.
travesty. At
Yeah.
least they added on to half of it. That's cool.
Maybe
and
that's the
there's-
part the guy didn't finish.
Oh, I know he ran out of money.
No, it was finished.
Yeah, it was finished.
It was a
Oh,
finished
okay.
mansion and lived in, but it was yeah, they just like chopped half off and built the
Yeah.
the school onto it.
It's an amazing place. I mean,
Yes.
it's definitely if I'm ever in the area, like I'll
Yeah.
definitely go back just
Yep.
to walk around. Because we were rushed. Let me fix you so you're above the chat there. I was when we got there, I was so excited.
Mhm.
Like, all right, let's go here. Let's go. I haven't walked that much in so long.
Dude,
Up
I
and
was
downstairs and I'm wearing
dead.
work boots. So I'm like, oh my, I when I got up Sunday morning, I was like, my legs are so sore.
I was dead on Sunday. I didn't want to wear my clicky shoes. My
Right.
my tennis shoes click, so I wore these my Hey Dudes. Not good for walking all day.
No, every time he sees you and comes to me, he's like, "Oh my gosh,
Oh,
my
I was
feet."
It was so
sore.
nice though. But we went and I gotta so much thanks to you, Jeff, for taking me around and showing me every place in there. So much I'm grateful for the staff that just let me roam.
Yep.
And I got to look around and I was so excited, like, all right, we need to go here. We need to go here. There's a bathroom that some guy long time ago came in here and was getting K2 readings. I got to find that. And we were going back and forth and we found it. We found 218, the room where the nun allegedly shows up at the just once I hear
the heater. Yep.
yeah. And then we went top and bottom. We went everywhere. And then sometimes it was like, nope, let's go back to the theater. Let's go. I got to go back up here.
Yep. And there's still two really cool parts of that building you didn't get to see.
Yeah.
Like where they have their props.
Oh my gosh,
It's like so the big
cool.
peaks on the building.
Yeah.
That's where all their props are stored for all the theater. Dude, it is so cool
Yeah.
up there and above the theater. Like
Above the
we
theater,
gotta
the woodwork,
get you up there sometime. It is so cool to be up in that space. It
That
is
would be
cool
good.
as fuck.
But going into the peaks, and it's just a
Yeah.
long hall. It's just long,
And it's just props.
and all
like-
it is props.
Yeah,
it is
it's-
just so cool.
But it's cool as shit. 'Cause
And it's
like the old
organized though,
attic.
because it's organized like certain things. Like it's very
Mm-hmm.
organized, but it's really cool.
Right.
Yep.
And I mean, that's the kind of stuff that's just spooky.
Yeah.
Like there was a place, and Donna actually brought it up because when I was telling her about it and showing her pictures, we went to a place in Elizabeth, New Jersey, which was called the Elizabeth Playhouse. And it was an old converted church that was converted into a playhouse.
Yep.
And it had it was weird. I've never seen it before or since, where it was two churches in one building. There was like a partition where there was a huge pipe organ, like huge.
Yeah.
It had like a
It was
church
a big
space.
altar on one side.
Yeah.
And it was a smaller altar on the other
on the other side. Yeah. And the one side they converted into a stage and a theater.
Mhm.
And we had access to the basement and the attic and all that stuff and
It
props
was probably
everywhere.
set up like a huge church, and then maybe on the other side was like a little, what do you call them?
chapel.
Yeah, chapel.
Chapel. Yeah.
Mhm.
Where the
That's-
one side could be open all day, and then the church was just open certain.
It was
times.
nice. It was really cool. And it reminded
would
me
have
of this.
been really
Yeah.
beautiful at one point.
Mhm.
So yeah, I would definitely, hands down, I would go back again.
Yeah.
If they're open to it, I would.
And we
And it's cool though too, because every time you go, it's a different experience,
Right.
and you see something different that you didn't see before.
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean,
Yep.
there's so much that you always see, and it's a gorgeous thing. Because as soon as we pulled up, I was like, just look at the vine. It's so cool. I
Yeah,
love
I'm
the
always
vine.
amazed
The
just pulling up.
vine.
Outside.
I
So-
love the
Yeah.
vine.
It's. I'll show you. I'll show you because
and it's not even green yet.
Green yet? It's just
You're
gorgeous.
Oh
seeing the dead
no!
vine.
Yeah.
Wait till it gets
Sure.
green, dude. It's
So hopefully, yeah. There
All
we go.
this
Yeah.
vine, yeah,
all
it
that
all
vine.
gets
Just
green.
gorgeous when it's all green
all over the
and
place.
But it does so much damage.
But it looks so spooky.
Yeah.
And it's crazy because if you look out these windows, it's crazy because some of the windows on the second floor, the windows are in the floor. So here's the floor,
Yeah.
and
Yep.
here's part of the window.
Like where that piano is.
Yeah, and so it's kind of crazy, but it's so cool to look and just it's just really cool.
Yep. From the outside, it looks like it
It
is the
looks
top
normal,
of a
yeah.
window, but from the inside,
Right.
You're
like,
halfway down.
it's
yeah.
on the floor.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
It's below the floor
Yep.
actually. Because you can look down
Yep.
into the window. It's really cool.
Yeah.
There were a lot of here's there's a couple cool rooms I think people will like. Let me share the screen too.
Please show the pentagram room.
Yeah. Damn right I am.
Hell yeah. And the dead
Well,
room.
there's Jeff.
I'm
He's
a
doing his
ghost.
funky dance.
Blurry as shit.
And then we went downstairs. That was interesting because the stairs, these are the stairs to get down to the basement.
Yeah. There's
And they blocked that door.
Twin Paranormal
Yep.
like this room.
Oh yeah, Twin Paranormal. Love that room.
It was definitely, I love the red light bulb.
Yep.
I love
Oh
that.
yeah, that was
And that being said, it's not near as
Pop
bright as that
beyond.
picture shows.
No.
Yeah.
It's
yeah.
actually a lot darker in there.
These
with that
were
red light.
long exposures, slightly
Okay.
long exposures. So it definitely made it more.
brighter.
There's the,
Oh, the
horse.
rocking horse.
Mhm.
Did you make it move?
We did.
We did.
We did. We
Yep.
had fun with that. But yeah, I was trying to do long exposures with a flashlight just so I could
Okay.
get, no flat. I don't like getting flash reflections.
Yeah. Yep. So
Um,
that's the pathway back to the dead room.
yes. And that's the path Jeff took when I
Yep.
scared him.
There's the
Up
dead room.
Definitely
There's the
looks like a
demo.
theater.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
right
Yeah.
underneath theater.
Mhm.
And that's the dead room.
That's an older picture looking.
Yeah. Old photo of the
theater.
theater.
Oh, that's what the mansion look. Oh, is
I
that?
wonder if
Yeah,
that's
that's
the whole thing. I don't know,
Is that
man.
the
You
whole
can't
That's
see the
probably
back
the
of it.
whole thing, but you don't
Yeah,
see
'cause
the
there's no
back of it.
Collingwood there.
Yeah.
I don't
So there's
see
no-
anything in the back. Yeah.
Right,
No, so
so
that
that
would be the
probably is.
original.
Yep.
Wow. That's just beautiful.
Mhm.
Look at that, man.
Yeah, the carport's probably over on the side there.
Yeah. That's beautiful.
Yep.
Theater.
View from the stage.
I zoomed in on the side where the nun's supposed to show up.
Yeah. And
Oh,
that
there's-
was the side in that last picture.
There's some little green going.
Yep. It's starting.
There's some of the
Yeah.
the hearse that showed up.
Yeah.
I know there was two.
Yep.
At least two.
The one was driven by pirates.
Yes.
That's
Oh,
funny.
all right. I know who they are.
That's funny.
Okay.
Yep.
That is, I don't know what that's AMDG.
It could be some Catholic something because it was built as the St. Ursuline Academy, which
Okay.
was a Catholic school.
Right. I'm curious.
I don't know what that means. Yeah,
means. Yeah.
we
That'd
should
be
do
cool
some
to see it.
research.
Let's do some research.
That's right.
Mhm.
That was the window where there's
Yeah.
the skeptical help
There's your
bar,
booth.
the back of the booth. There it is.
Yep.
And that's where that was half the
Yep.
mansion. That's where they tore it down.
Yep.
Really, really cool stuff.
Yep.
So yeah, that's the rest of it. I was just taking pictures of like different features
Yeah.
and in there. And then we also found Did we find that?
Oh, here, Lexi says.
Lexi, it means for the greater glory. Oh,
Okay,
Okay.
cool.
oh.
Thanks, Lexi.
Okay. Okay. Cool.
I figured it was something, Catholic.
Yeah, I keep having it doesn't default to this, but all right. So yeah, it was really cool. I'm so happy that because the whole experience again, like I came out on Friday.
Yeah.
Friday morning, got to meet up with you guys. We hung out.
Yep. It was a
most
blast.
of the rest of the day, and then Saturday was good hanging out. And yeah, got to meet different people. Got to talk to a lot of people. A lot of them showed me photos.
Yes.
It was interesting. It was I'm not saying this in a mean way. There were a lot of typical reactions. People would show me photos. We would look at them and I would give them an explanation. Like, here, this is what's causing this, and this is why, and explain it. And many of them were like, I'm gonna stay with my story.
Yeah. Well, and that happens to us too. Like it's like people, it's like, look, that's a spider on your Ring camera. Oh no, it's not.
Yeah.
It's just like they want confirmation of their haunting.
But
a lot of people do.
It wasn't a confrontation at all. It was
right. No, I said confirmation.
No, I'm saying for me, it wasn't a
right.
confrontation from me.
Yeah.
It was because I asked all of them, like, are you okay with me commenting on this?
Yeah.
And they said yes. And I would comment, and then they would say, all right, I'm gonna stay with my story. Okay.
Yep.
I'm not gonna pursue it. I'm not gonna, this ain't a fight.
Right. Kenny,
cool.
Again, we observe this about you. You're very respectful to everybody. There's no, you don't have this asshole, like, oh God, you don't roll your eyes when you see a picture. I mean,
because he does it to me all the time.
He probably does to me too, but when people come up to his booth, he's not rolling his eyes at their pictures.
Right.
But I'm sure you do at home, because we do too.
I do. Yeah, you do sometimes, and
yeah,
it depends on the call or the message.
Right.
Sometimes if people were like I get calls or messages just like I got the engagement at this event where people come up and say, hey, I have a picture, and I think it's a ghost. Can you take a look at it? Yes. Right. And we take a look at it. We talk about it, and I give them my input and what I see based on my knowledge and experience.
Right.
But then I also get the calls where people are telling me that their golden retriever does complicated math equations. And
what the fuck?
Then I roll my eyes.
We haven't got that one.
Thank God we haven't got those yet.
There was one guy he demanded that I fly down to Florida to test his dog for doing like complex math.
Oh, see if I should have a test for that.
And I said, you're welcome to be tested, but you have to come here.
Yeah.
And he took that as an insult. Like, how dare you say that I spend money to come test my dog?
Is there any videos, or did he have anything to send you? Okay.
There's videos, and I pointed out that he was giving the dog cues.
There were treats.
There were visual cues that he was doing. There was a gentleman. It's a fun story.
He had a steak on 2 + 2 = 4, and he had a steak bite on 4.
It was pretty bad. I would find.
I think Dana's daughter would too, Jenna.
Yeah,
she would
need the dog.
Okay, my daughter is. I swear, she literally found a dog in the Dominican Republic, and she's like, if I could get it on the plane, I would bring it back. She found like 6 or 7 dogs, but there was one particular that she's like, if I could, I would bring them back.
I love dogs.
Anybody want kittens? We got some out there.
No, we have more kittens. We did get, like, for an update for everyone that's following that. We had a rescue lady come out. She was able to get I think it's one mom,
3 kittens
and 3 kittens.
And no, but it wasn't the mom. It was just probably the aunt that was there from last year. It might have been.
Yeah, you're right. I think it was like a one from a litter beforehand, but it was taken.
But we thought we got all of the kittens, and no. Mama had 4 more.
Oh,
Oh,
jeez.
Want to
no.
get
So-
hiding somewhere else.
Now there's 4 other kittens out there with a mama.
And these are bigger.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're a little bit bigger. So
So she must have like took the stronger cats and was nursing those, and the other one was probably like,
yeah.
you know, pushing them off. But
So I mean, we're looking out for them.
if
I mean,
anybody
Yeah.
wants kittens,
but
call
you
that
know,
number
we're
we
trying
put
to
on
get
the
them.
screen earlier.
yeah.
Call that number.
But yeah, all in all, great time. Like awesome time. I really enjoyed it. I really enjoyed the center, and I was just in awe when I got there.
Uh-huh.
So I would definitely go back again. I would be happy to go back again if they have me. And yeah, and thank you guys for showing me around and driving my ass around.
Well,
And,
and when
was a
we
lot of
were
fun.
driving you around, it's like we kept talking about things in Toledo. We're like, we actually have a lot of shit here. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? Like it was.
But even driving to the Collingwood, showing you the
Yeah.
old West End, so you could see all
Yeah.
those old houses and how big they are.
and
I
there's
mean,
the
and the high school that's right across the
Yeah.
street from Collingwood. How it's one of the oldest schools there, and how big it is.
Yeah.
And
yeah, there's a lot of stuff to do in Toledo.
Yeah.
even though you
and-
didn't like
we'll be back.
Toledo spirits,
Yeah, Kenny was not. Well, it wasn't the place; it was the drink. I don't think. You were a
Yeah,
fan
the
of
drink was not a
I
drink
know.
that I was.
That looked
it
like a
was little-
foo drink.
It was a little too fancy
Yeah,
for me.
yeah, picky up.
You know, when we walked in, I was like, I don't know if I fit in here.
See, I like it because I like their old fashions.
yeah.
They
Okay.
are delicious.
Well, that's because you're old as fuck.
And
So-
I like their
I
mocktails.
am,
My dad
but-
likes old fashions.
Oh
Yeah.
God, he'd love these.
But
These are
I like
delicious.
their mocktails are like amazing.
But they're
because-
foo.
Yeah, they're very yeah.
girly drinks.
Yeah, well, no,
That's
the
what I
one
would like.
isn't, though.
I would like
They
them.
had the one that wasn't, and I can't remember which one it was.
I don't
It was
know.
like a lemonade, like a lavender. It was like a lavender
That's
lemonade,
foo. That's
but
got
no, but it
flowers in
didn't look like it. But it was
Lavender
nice.
infused lemonade.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's got
it was
flowers in
really
it,
good.
so-
All right. I know that we have a few questions. If you guys want to hang out.
Yeah, do you want?
wanna
Let's
hang
do
out and
questions
give
real
some
quick.
input.
'cause
Yeah,
I
do
know
your
people
questions.
were-
I do have to go pee. You don't have to play
You
your
should have
music.
done that a half hour ago,
I
dude.
did.
Instead of
Hey, Mr. Tiny Bladder.
Hey, how many times did he go to the bathroom compared to me?
He did. He did. He went a
We
lot.
got to the museum, he had to pee.
Yeah.
He's like a pee-pee
Wait.
boy.
We
You
left
okay?
the museum. We were leaving the museum. He had to pee. As soon as we got to Tony Pacos, he had to pee.
Mhm.
Before we left Tony Pacos, he had to pee.
Yeah.
He
did.
pees
He did.
more than I do, and I drink so much more water than he does a day.
Maybe he
Like-
needs to get that checked out.
Oh, he has.
Oh,
Yeah, it's
as long as
just
everything's
All right.
fine.
Well, then he
Because
misses out,
and
and
here's a question.
you and I will answer questions. The rumor is true. Is SciCon 2027 being renamed Bacon? Damn it, Bob! Get that shit off.
That was pretty
It might
funny.
be.
That's
It might
pretty
be.
funny.
Bacon. That's bacon. That's
That was pretty funny.
You just wait. You just wait till next year. 'Cause we're coming to Philly. I'm gonna make you a shirt. Or
Yeah,
two.
Bob, you better be planning on coming.
Yeah, you better. Damn it, Bob. All right, what else?
No
we got?
excuses.
Scarborough, have you had enough of the ghost apps? I totally have. I have. There are some apps out there. So I want to make this clear. There are some apps out there that are put out by scientific organizations that do make proper use of the sensors that are in your phone and can give you some good data, and they can log that data. But what we're seeing from many of the ghost hunting groups is not that. These things like Necrophonic and Ghost Radar and these other apps that are out there, Ghost Tube, they're for entertainment.
Mhm.
They are not based in science. They are not giving you valid results. They are not being used in controlled environments. They are there to give you the anomaly that you hope you get. And that's something I talked about during my talk at the Collingwood about anomaly hunting. And it's looking for anything that's unusual or strange or out of place to you. So if you are in a new place, like when you go to a hotel somewhere far from home, it's a different environment. You have different noises, different sounds. You go outside, it's a different environment. You're not used to it. So you might go out to the country when you live in the city and hear completely different sounds.
Yeah.
I can't help but bring up my cousin Vinny.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It's so true. Yeah.
So when these ghost apps create these little anomalies that you're looking for, that you want, it's feeding your desire for that entertainment, that next fix. So it's not good science. It's not good investigation. And I think everyone should just stop. I mean, personally, I think they should stop using it or find apps that are actually from science organizations.
But it's funny too, because a lot of these apps listen to your, they pay attention, they can listen to your phone. So they pick up everything, and that you're, especially if you're talking about stuff, you're going to pick it up. I mean, and what we've experienced, because we did this one time at Christmas time, we opened one of those apps, put it on the table, and we just started talking and letting it spew out. It was, everybody could associate something, like whatever was said, they could figure out something that it could relate to them personally. It was like so crazy. It's
it's like horoscopes. When you get the paper and you read your horoscope, they are Barnum statements. So there is a little bit in each one that you can read that you can relate to.
Right.
And that's what it comes up. If you ask questions of, say, like a ghost box app, and it gives you some kind of words, you're looking for words that are specific to your question. Or if something comes up that kind of recognizes or resembles, that's the word I'm looking for, resembles a word that changes the conversation, the flow goes with that.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
There's no accountability with it, really. Like if I ask, what color is this pen? And I don't hear any colors, but I hear something else like chair or 5. That means nothing to me.
Right.
You know, if it says orange, it's orange, right?
Yeah.
Orange. Then I'm like,
Oh my God.
okay, let's try another thing. Orange.
I got this. You
By the way,
go, Laura.
My favorite pen that I got from the Collingwood.
Oh yeah.
Love it. This is on my desk forever now. But yeah, like this is not taken into account. So when we play with apps, understand that they're for entertainment purposes. They are not to give you valid information. And I mean, that's all there is to it. And it's a shame because we see more, I guess, YouTube channels using apps because it's easy, it's convenient, it's already in their pocket. And it's makes for, I guess, entertaining television.
Yeah, it's crap.
If you're into it.
Yeah.
You know, I just don't like it. And I think, and again, like if a team is promoting that as, hey, we're using investigation tools, then you are deceiving both yourself and the people that you're talking to.
No.
Well, that's something you and I, like, I put out a video recently that I had you on. There is a difference between a ghost hunt and a paranormal investigation, a big difference.
Yes.
And so these ghost hunters are calling themselves investigators, and they're not.
Right.
They're right.
They're ghost hunters / anomaly hunters.
Right.
Yeah.
And they're looking for anything that's weird or strange.
And they use the bullshit. They use the apps. They use the, you know, but like what you do is paranormal investigation. What
I do. So like part of my talk explain like paranormal is just the description. If you like, you can describe me as a skeptical paranormal investigator. Skeptical is the approach. Paranormal is the description or category, if you will.
Field, yeah.
And then investigation is what I'm doing. Right. I'm taking the claim because you have insurance investigators, which look into insurance fraud. You have crime scene investigators, which obviously look into crime scenes. Arson investigators look into why and where a fire started.
And there ain't no fire investigators using an app.
Not that I know of.
I'm pretty sure it's not out there. If somebody has video, send it to me and I'll changed my mind, but
I'm investigating claims that people think are paranormal, and I'm not going in to say, I'm not going in to debunk it, which is why I don't call myself a debunker. I'm going in
Right.
to figure out, all right, what are the clues? What's the information?
Right.
What does that information lead me to?
Yep.
What conclusion? And then we go from there. Unfortunately, like ghost hunters usually start with that conclusion that it's haunted and then
Yep.
work backwards.
Yep.
R and B. Kenny, scientists theorize that what we perceive spirits might be life forms that exist in the fourth dimension. What's your opinion? I would have to say what scientists and what's
supposed to be dimension. It's
so
definition.
I'm going to nitpick. I apologize. Don't get offended.
Did you see that?
You what?
Wait, what?
It says exist in the fourth definition. This
Dimension.
Oh, I think dimension.
It definitely means dimension. Yeah.
It would be hypothesized because the theory in science, and I think this is important. In science, you start with a hypothesis. That's your question. Like, I think something is going on. I think this is causing this. And now we're going to do research. We're going to come up with methods to experiment with it. We're going to do the experiment. We're going to present our results. We're going to see if we can replicate it. We're going to see if other people can replicate it. There's a whole scientific process.
Mm-hmm.
It's not until you have a lot of information that supports that, a lot of data and evidence that supports that hypothesis, that it becomes a theory. So that's way down the line. So I understand where you're coming from when you're saying it like that. But I would want to know like what they are actually talking about. Just like AI with biases of creator. Because I don't know enough information about what this idea is. I have to read the paper and get an idea of like what their hypothesis, the methodology, what they're trying to present. Because if it's just life form, I mean, that kind of just sounds like it's an idea, and I don't know. I don't see that happening, because that would be more of a speculation. I think so. John, without an H, what are some explanations for NDEs and people allegedly confirming things that occur around them during near-death experience? That's a good question for the end of the show.
We've got, so bringing my residential case like experience to this question, that is kind of common amongst like people that call us for help. There is a NDE in their history. Like,
okay.
You know what I mean? And it's like, I've never proven that like their place is haunted because of it or anything like that. But I'm just saying that is a common claim with people that call us.
When we're talking about near-death experiences, I think what he's referring to here with confirming things that occur around them is more the cases where people die on the operating table.
Yeah.
So we do know that the brain is active up until death. When death occurs, when I believe it's clinical death occurs, then brain function stops. But up until that point, there is brain function. If they are resuscitated, brain function resumes.
Yeah.
Not so much their conscience is aware, but they're in an altered state because they just died and they're coming back. So through that trauma, through what's going on, the brain is still highly active. So what they are experiencing, no idea. Time is different. Time runs differently to them because it seems like a few seconds or a few minutes to them when it could be much longer, much shorter. So I think it's a misinterpretation of what's going on. And because it happens to that person, it becomes that I know what I saw. They experience it for themselves. It's very real to them.
Right.
And no matter what we say, in most cases, they're not going to accept it because it happened to them and them only. Right, when people allegedly confirm things around them, allegedly doctors and nurses are like, "Oh wow, I have no explanations." Yeah, there's a lot of allegedly things going on. I know there was tests done where certain items were placed on top of cabinets, and I haven't come across the papers yet that run that test and confirm that the patients did indeed positively identify those secret messages. I haven't been able to come across that at all. I know it's been talked about over and over again, but none of the places where I've read it has referenced the studies.
One thing I'd really like to study sometime, and I like this is beyond my pay grade, but is people at the end of their life, like right before passing away, they see people that like have passed away, people that they knew, like they talk to people in the corner of the room or whatever. You know what I mean? Like that's interesting to me. It's like it's very common. Like it's not.
Well, we've been witness. Well,
Yeah, we definitely experienced that last year with Dana's mom passing away. She was talking to people that like
carrying on full conversations, and the responses she was getting back is things that we knew. The response, like what she was, I mean, like the conversations, the things she was talking about and talking back and forth with were stuff that people that would have known. So it's very, but I've also worked in hospice and with people.
Very common claim in hospice.
Almost everyone that I've worked with the hospice
Meeting nuts.
have done the exact same. Yeah. He's eating my night snack.
Eating nuts.
You're eating nuts. All right.
Sorry.
But the same kind of thing, but you would have that happen quite often
Stuck in my throat.
with almost every single person that.
Yes, that'd be
I've
an
worked
interesting
with.
study.
Mm-hmm.
So I know there was a comment about there's studies looking into brain activity up to seven minutes after death, and I do believe that's 7 minutes after clinical death.
Mm-hmm.
Clinical death is when your heart stops,
Right.
but there's still shit going on.
There's still your brain's still functioning.
Right. It's not until biological death, which is around that time frame, that's final. With clinical death, you can be resuscitated. It's possible. It's not guaranteed, but it's possible. So yeah, I think that we're in that window where brain activity is going, but you are in the process of dying.
Mm-hmm.
So who knows what's going? And with those final moments with people when they are talking to relatives that have passed away, I can't speak for what is actually going on. You know,
Well, with Dana's mom, it was for a couple days before.
okay,
Like it like again.
It was the Wednesday
I'd
before.
love to see some scientific.
It was like
shit
Wednesday, Thursday, Friday,
done on this.
and then Saturday, and then that was it.
Yeah.
For 4 days.
Talking to, it was like,
She was talking to the
And again-
girls, the young girls that were sitting in the room too. Which,
and if it was a one-off, that'd be different. But there's lots of stories of that happening with people. Like my mom did it too.
right.
So
There
like
was-
it's like I don't know. It's weird.
There was I wrote an article about a colleague, somebody I worked with back when I was working in aerospace.
Right.
And he actually came up to me because he knew what I did for a hobby. And he asked me like, hey, my mom's having issues. So his mom lived with him because she was elderly. She needed help. But she started seeing her husband,
Yep.
which had died like 20 years prior,
Yep.
mm-hmm.
and talking to him and having these things where somebody's in the house and they're messing with the TV and she's yelling at people. And he asked me like, what do you think I might actually have something? I said, I don't know. Talk to me more.
Right.
The more we talked, I said, why don't you take her to your GP, her GP, and she might have a UTI because there is an association with hallucinations and UTIs. And this is just something that happens. It just definitely happens in her age group. So that might be something to do.
Yeah,
and
for sure.
did.
Yep.
And that was the cause. So they found out that she did have a UTI. They gave her the medication.
Yep.
It cleared up. All the hallucinations went away.
Yeah.
But this is something that's crazy too. and we see this a lot in residential cases. People don't realize over-the-counter medications
Yeah.
need to be told to your doctor.
Yep.
Yes.
Because
Especially
we were
sleep
talking
aids.
to you about one of ours that we have, but especially if you're having sleep problems, just because you're having sleep problems doesn't mean you need to take an over the counter, because you can't take those for long periods of time.
Right.
If you're having issues with sleeping, you may need to see a sleep provider, because there are so many different sleep disorders that could be causing a lot of your visions that you're seeing. But taking even prescription medication, most PCPs do not look at the rare or uncommon side effects. They only look at the common side effects. That's where we come in and we dig, and it's like, nope, highlight, because most of these medications, if you're on them for long periods of time, or if you're taking different types of medication and you take them together, they're going to cause hallucinations. They can cause you to have halos in your vision. They can cause, I mean, a lot of different things, and people don't realize that, which I think that's something I give our teams credit that we do, is that we take that step. And that's one of the first things we do when we do an intake is we tell them, we're going to get up close and personal to your medication, to everything.
We've got a case, not to interrupt, but we've got a case where, like, this lady is absolutely saying what she says she's saying.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like, I don't doubt her for 1 second. She's not making it up. So why is she saying this stuff?
Mm-hmm.
And that's where Dana came in and discovered this stuff about the sleep
I
aids.
have a packet this thick of all the different medications and the side effects, and then what, like, different things that can cause, that are highlighted, that are the uncommon side effects for her to take to her PCP to go and have them, and also to get her referred to a sleep provider, because that's where I think we need to go.
Yeah, it needs to go to doctors on this particular case.
All these things are, I mean, that I know you guys I ask about medications because I also want to know. And that's why it's so important that, aside from all of this, if you go to your doctor with a problem and they ask, what medications are you on? Tell them everything.
Yep.
Even vitamins.
Everything.
Yep.
Everything
Vitamins,
that you take.
Anything.
Take, because you don't know the interactions. You don't know what might cause something to have a stronger reaction or a side effect. You have no idea. That's why you have to tell them. Because I think, go ahead.
Yeah, I was like, that's the kind of situation we're in. This provider has no clue probably about this, that she's been taking a long-term over-the-counter sleep thing that you're only supposed to take maybe for 2 weeks at the most.
Right.
And she's been taking it for years. So it's like, okay.
Fucking Tim. It does not.
Yes, it does. We're almost on the show.
It helps
It causes happiness.
2 hours.
Yes. You know what? When I get into situations where normally I would probably say something like go all Philly and be like, fuck you, man. Like, my specialty is like, it's all cool. It's all good. Whatever, man. Whatever. Yeah, we're gonna wrap this up.
Right.
So thank you guys. I appreciate you guys coming on.
Oh, it's fun.
I appreciate, if they're still in the house, Feral Goth Gal and Lexi for coming in and providing Wandering Wenchie, everyone for providing additional information for the Collingwood and all that, because that was, again, phenomenal place to visit. I'm so happy that I got a chance to do that.
And Sarah for calling in twice.
Sarah for being our first and second caller ever on the show.
But it was a silent caller, like you went away.
Well, the first, she did make an appearance in the first call.
Okay, I missed that. I was probably
she did. The first time she called, I put her on speaker, and everyone could hear her, so that was good. But I don't need everyone knowing my personal phone number.
Yeah, no, you don't.
So,
but they can look it up. So
so you guys, plug yourselves. Where can people find you?
Boo Productions Paranormal Toledo on YouTube, Facebook, That's pretty much what
Instagram,
we do. I mean, yeah,
YouTube,
we don't
Instagram.
really.
We have a TikTok, not very much on that. We
Yeah,
have
no.
Discord, not very much on that. That's a lot of drama.
I did see some of your Instagram videos.
Did you?
I'm scrolling through, and I was like, "Oh, that looks familiar. That's me."
Oh,
big
oh
old-
Do we
yeah,
have
yeah, yeah.
Instagram
Hot
video?
dog.
Yeah, I put it on with the
Oh,
hot
okay.
dog.
Went away. I
I
was like, "Oh, that's flattering."
Yeah, that was on Facebook and Instagram. I was gonna put it on TikTok, but I didn't. So.
Yeah, nice hot dog review.
It's all good.
And then we
It's
also
all good.
have the Mrs. Boo channel, but I haven't done a lot on mine
Right.
lately, just because it's just trying to get back into the swing of stuff. But mine's gonna have more of the comical stuff we do.
Yeah, because
So.
YouTube is weird, but
Yeah.
different conversation, different day.
All right. So I'm gonna go through some announcements real quick. You guys hang out.
I'll tell you. Oh, I was going to say
go ahead.
we can bail if you wanted.
No. Stay to the end because
Okay.
I want to chat with you afterwards.
Okay.
So next week, I am doing something secret. I can't tell you about it yet,
Ooh.
but it will be with one of your favorite people, Dawson Toller.
Hey, we love Dawson. goddammit.
Dawson,
We love
Dawson!
you know Dawson's my problem child, right?
Yeah.
I'm meeting up. Oh, he's my problem child too. Oh, so
But we
so
have
nice.
something in common with Dawson. Dawson, you know
Yes.
what Dawson does to me? After he does something stupid, he calls up and he goes, hypothetically, if someone did this,
Dana,
what
I
would
fucked up.
and it's like, yeah, I get those two, Dana. I fucked up. And it's like, what now?
Let's see.
That was when he licked the crystal. That one was funny.
I do know that I can't tell you when, but I think there will be. I might be meeting up. We might be meeting up with Stevie
Oh,
from
cool.
Truth or Demons and
Awesome.
Joan from Lady
Yes.
Fright and a few other people because
Yeah,
I think they're
Jones
coming
cool
up
as fuck.
for the weekend.
Damn it. not your
And then, of
fault.
course, I got to plug June 11th to 14th is SciCon in Buffalo, New York. It's our 50th anniversary.
Get your tickets.
Come on out.
go.
We I can announce that we officially sold out both tours.
Nice.
So Thursday
nice.
we actually kick off the entire conference with having tours here at the center.
Cool.
We're gonna have a lot of people here. We sold
Awesome.
out 2 tours, which are actually 4 tours, because we're splitting them in half. But
Hmm.
we're gonna have a lot of people. We're gonna have a lot of fun. There's a lot of speakers. Bill Nye is coming. He's one of our keynotes. We have Mary Roach is a keynote, which is I love her work. He puts out very informative books that have a lot of humor in them, but a lot of science. So if you're not familiar with Mary Roach, I would definitely recommend picking her up, picking someone's books up. I would recommend Spook, which is really good. It's about paranormal and life after death and near-death experiences. And all of her books like Stiff, which is one that stands out in my mind.
Yeah.
But a lot more people, a lot more events. Please come out.
So-
I know there's a couple people coming. Laura B is going to come out. Malachi, Blast Rights are coming. There's going to be John without an H. Oh, cool. He's going to be here. Daniel Reed's going to be here. We're going to have Ladies Freight's in there.
What about Patty Negri? Is she coming?
Fuck no. And never will.
I just
Never
hoping.
will. No. Don't get me started on that Michael Jackson bullshit.
No. End it. Continue.
Okay.
Sorry, I sidetracked.
Don't distract me, damn it.
Sorry, Red.
That's all
But
right.
yeah.
I'm not going to be here next week.
Oh yeah,
making
Donna
an
will not be here
announcement.
next week, so
Yeah.
we might
Oh,
have
shit.
either Tim Vickers filling in or Tim Binga, obscure reference man, might be if he's
If
available,
you're
he
not
might
busy.
hang out
Yeah, I
and might
should
be
have
here
asked
for
him
the
tonight.
night.
Sorry,
Yeah.
Tim.
Oh, he said Zach is coming. Cool.
No,
Zach Baggins.
Zach is
Awesome.
coming. Whatever. That will never happen.
Oh my
I
gosh,
will-
yes. Taylor pork roll, please.
Yes, I love you.
Bagels will be good. Yeah, we
I'm
like
so out of
bagels.
pork roll. I love Taylor pork roll. Oh my god. All right. So with that, that's it, everyone. There is no after show because Donna does have to get home because she's got some traveling to do tomorrow. So I want to make sure she gets some rest.
Yeah,
Yep.
safe travels.
Yeah, I know. It's supposed to rain. Just figures.
Other than
Yeah.
that, though,
I know, right? Ugh.
we'll see you next week. And
Yeah.
remember, never stop learning.
Yes,
See
you
you
forgot
guys.
to say
Stay
that
here.
at the Collingwood.
Yeah.
Goddammit.
Bye.
Peace.
Hey, diddle diddle, here's a little riddle. Who's the best at bunker is a Kenny Biddle? Oh, he's good, not just a little. Not at the bottom or even the middle. Strike a chord like a fiddle. Tasting the rainbow like a skittle. That's fragile and brittle. You can watch him take a problem and start to riddle the problem away. He does not play. He takes his job so seriously. He loves a challenge and won't turn you away. He's such a skeptic, he keeps stones believers exposing the fake. It wouldn't take him long to find a needle in hay. Use a magnet there, damn it. Now take a drink of Kenny's specialty. Someone may say that's not for me. To each their own, what will be. Man, Kenny's such a skeptic, drinking skeptical tea. Like and subscribe, everybody turn notifications on. And go watch his show and forget about this song. Mr. Wizard or Bill Nye the Science Guy, can you remember? You like Kenny better, so head to the skeptical help bar and meet the bartender. Pick up a drink and relax, cause nobody does this better. Not even close, not even a little. He's the one and only Kenny Biddle. Kenny Biddle.
And now we return you to our regular scheduled program, In Progress.